Hey, it's Michelle from the Bead Gallery, and today I'm going to show you how to make these cluster components to do either this leather wrap bracelet style or this paperclip chain necklace. So you can do either of these pieces with the components that I'm going to show you how to make. Okay, so let's get started. For the leaves, we're going to just pair them on jump rings. So we have these 6mm jump rings. We're just going to open them like this. And you're going to string on the little leaves. I like to do them not so that they nest together like this. So not like this. I want them kind of opposite each other so they have like a little more texture and space between the two. We're just going to close the ring. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing for the other leaf pair. I'm going to guess where the opening on this jump ring is. Here it is. Okay, same thing. Hook on your two leaves. This and shut the ring. Okay. So for these two projects, we actually use pretty much the same number of components. So you can do 13 of each of these leaf components here for this bracelet. It's a double wrap bracelet. And I did 14 of each of the leaf components for the necklace because I had some extra drops at the ends of the chain. Here, so there's an extra leaf component at the end of each drop. Okay. So we're going to do a bunch of these. Then we're going to do some freshwater pearls wrapped onto our head pins. So you just string through. These are 2-inch pins, which is a little bit long for our intents and purposes. So you can actually trim it down to about 1.25 inches from the top of the bead. Okay, or 1 inch even. So we're going to use a cutter and trim. And we're going to use a wrap and tap plier to just run a coil all the way down to you touch the bead. Here. So this is an easy way to make a loop. Some other options would be basic wire wrap, which we do have a video for on our YouTube channel. This is nice because it's a single tool. Again, cut it down to about 1 inch to the top of the bead. So the nice thing about the wrap and tap plier is that each of the jaws is like a cylinder, so it's straight down. You make the same size loop down the length of the jaw. If you do not have one of these tools, you can use a round nose plier like this. Just keep in mind that your sizing of your loops may not be consistent all the time. And you have to remember to kind of build your coil and push the coil up the jaw of the plier. So just like this. Okay. So you're going to kind of keep building and making a new coil below the one you just made. So instead of it tapering like a cone, it stays pretty consistent in size. So it's like this. We do want to keep these loops large enough so we can easily string on our leather or jump rings or whatever you want to attach these to your piece. So you want to give yourself some flexibility in terms of the sizes of your loops again. Okay, and so the final component that you're going to make for your cluster is the stack with the flowers. So you string on your crystal, small flower, large flower. Again, trim to about 1 inch to the top of the bead. You can leave the whole length of the head pin, it's just that your coil is going to be really, really big and kind of unwieldy, so just trim it down. And then I'm going to use the wrap and tap plier and make a coil. I'm kind of pulling against the bead here just so I can get it nice and tight. And your loop sits really close to the top of the bead so nothing moves around too much, like so. All right, now we have all the components that you will need to do your project, whether it's a double wrap leather bracelet or a paperclip chain necklace. So you just need to make enough of each to do your project. I hope you'll have fun with these components and make something beautiful.